Good afternoon. Welcome on in to another episode of From Day One. Today we go with a person who finds out asking for a um, supervisor is not the right way to go.
He has not told me what he's detaining us about. Right now, we're being held at ransom and gunpoint.
Are you really going to do all this in front of your children?
Sir, I'm exercising rights. Is that a law?
Exercising the right for you to go to jail. That's what right you're exercising.
Any more of my questions. Why are you gonna do this to me?
Until you comply with me, we're done talking. Step out.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head to Texas for yet another right to travel fail and arrest. This one starts with a quick intro from the man himself, where he basically admits that he was looking for a way to drive without a license, and labels this and previous stops as field research for the right to travel. And he's dumb enough to do all this while his family is in the vehicle with him. Right, let's get into the video.
Yo, peace everybody. Look like we back at it again. I got another video for y'all. This video, let me tell you how this one kind of got started. So I found myself once again being pulled over by officers. This whole year where this video took place, I didn't have a license, didn't have insurance, and I didn't have any of these things. So I wanted to try to figure out how I can get away with driving without no license and practice this whole right to travel thing. So I spent a handful of years, no license, no insurance, getting pulled over with cops just to take some field research to kind of figure out how this thing worked. So I want you guys to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe as I, again, put my life and my freedom on the line for you guys to kind of test out some theories. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.
You know your registration's expired?
No, sir.
You weren't aware of it?
I'm not. Am I obligated to have a registration, sir?
We're obligated to have a valid registration while you're operating a motor vehicle.
Well, I'm traveling.
License and insurance, sir?
Well, right now I'm actually traveling in my privately owned structure. You see that private property?
A privately owned structure. That's a new and stupid way to describe a motor vehicle. I thought pleasure craft and private household good was dumb, but you've just raised the bar, so well done.
Okay.
I'm not actually commercially obligated to have a license.
Okay, do you have your license and insurance, sir?
I'm not eligible to have one of those. I'm not required to by law.
Do you have your ID card or something that identifies yourself?
Are you saying that I'm obligated to have an identification?
You're obligated to identify yourself.
I am obligated?
Absolutely.
Okay, my name is Achille.
Your name is what?
Achille, sir.
Achille? How do you
Yes,
spell
sir.
that, sir?
A-K-I-L-I.
A-K-I-L-I. What's your last name, sir?
I don't have one of those. Are you gonna give me your badge number as well, sir?
No, you don't have a last name.
But am I obligated to have a last name, sir?
Sir, are you really going to do all this in front of your children?
Sir, I'm exercising rights. Is that a law?
Exercising the right for you to go to jail. That's what right you're exercising.
Okay, that's got to be one of the coolest comebacks to a softsit whining about rights he doesn't have I've heard this year. If you've heard better, let me know in the comments.
For what reason?
What's happening is you're going to have to identify yourself.
Okay, what reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime?
Just hang tight,
Texas versus Brown versus Texas requires you to have a reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime in order to get identification. Can you please get your supervisor out here, sir?
Do you have insurance?
Can you please? Am I obligated to have insurance,
Yes, you
sir?
are.
By what law?
Obligated? Why aren't you?
Because I'm not driving commercially. I'm traveling.
All right, just hang tight, okay?
Okay, I got
You're not free
Supreme
to
Court
go,
roots.
okay?
Am I being detained right now?
You are not free to go.
Am I being
Absolutely. You are
for what
detained right now.
for what reasonable
Because you're
suspicion of?
operating a motor vehicle with
I'm
expired
not operating a motor vehicle.
Okay. Well, you're not free to go. Hang tight.
Can you get your supervisor out here, sir?
I'm sorry, but Brown in Brown v. Texas rightly won his appeal because the police had no reasonable grounds to identify him in the first place, let alone arrest him for refusing to identify. You, on the other hand, are driving without a license and registration, which gives this Harris County cop the authority to identify you, whether you like it or not. Also, if the reason you're asking for a supervisor is because you think they have this super secret knowledge, then you're going to be sadly mistaken.
That's a supervisor. All these officers, we've done nothing, committed no crime. Now they called out a bunch of officers.
If you're going to do stupid things like right to travel field research, then you should at least have the decency to not involve your family, especially a kid. I know that's a lot to ask, but please consider my request for the future. Kids don't need to see or hear the fear tactics you use.
I believe he's talking to his supervisor, but I guess they're saying that I'm obligated to have a license or insurance, and I'm telling them that I'm not obligated to have any of those things. He asked me for my name. I gave him a first name of a natural name, and he asked for a last name. I told him I didn't have one.
Oh, right, so not only do you break the law in front of your child, you lie as well. Keep this up, you're coming off really well.
They're threatening to take me to jail, and then he said he was going to come back, and now we'll just see what's going on and what actually transpires from this.
Yes, sir.
Are you supervisor?
Yes, sir. My name's
Okay.
Sergeant Garza.
Sergeant Garza? Okay. How you doing today?
Good. I can barely hear you.
How you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. What is it that you guys are detaining me for? What reasonable,
I can't hear you.
what reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime are you guys detaining me and my family for right now?
Well, I don't know. You said you wanted to speak to me, so what
Yes,
do you want to
because
speak to me about?
I'm being detained. If I'm being detained, then Brown versus Texas says that you have to have a reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime in order to identify and detain someone. He has not told me what he's detaining us about. Right now, we're being held at ransom and gunpoint. I'm under duress. You guys, well, you guys have guns. I mean,
No one's
is it?
holding you at gunpoint.
Well, we have guns. Look at how many people you brought here for this.
You mean look how many people you brought here through your ignorance of the law? Like the officer said earlier, this could have been a simple warning or ticket. Also, you might want to learn the difference between a holstered gun and being held at gunpoint and teach your son, because there's a big difference. But at the same time, you obviously have a victim complex, which you clearly thrive on, so advice like this is going to go straight in one ear and out of the other.
For this.
So my understanding is you're being stopped for a traffic violation on a public roadway.
On a public roadway?
Yes, sir. Those are public roadways.
Okay, so
They're not private. They don't belong to you. They belong to the state of Texas, which is a privilege.
which is given from the people to the state. So the people actually own the roads.
Okay.
So exactly, I'm one of the people. I'm traveling. I'm with all my. I'm well within my rights. This is private property. I'm not commercially. Right now, I'm not doing anything commercial.
The state says if you're going to drive on that roadway, you have to have a driver's license.
So that obligates me because the state says that I'm obligated to have that. Then
Yes, sir.
me,
The driver, the operator of this vehicle.
the traveler, and the guest.
Driver or the operator of this
Okay,
vehicle.
but it doesn't obligate a traveler then.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
You're not free to leave, sir.
I'm not. I'm being detained.
Yes, sir.
For what reasonable suspicion of a crime?
Aston answered already, but you refuse to listen to reason because you're too far down the soft-sit rabbit hole. I just hope your family don't follow you down it. Right, so now the supervisor he demanded gives him another chance to identify, but it's obviously pointless because he's far too committed to his dumb script.
Sir, I want to give you one final opportunity to identify yourself to us.
Okay.
Are you willing to
I
do that?
did. I gave him my name. I
Okay, I
did.
need your name and your date of birth. I need your address. I need all the information for the traffic stop so we can issue your citations. That registration does not come back to this car.
Okay.
So this car is going to become my property here in a second.
But it's private property. It's not registered to anyone. It's not registered in any
How do you know what's
place.
about to happen?
Well,
How you
then you
wanna
guys
go
would be.
is
That would be
completely up
theft, though.
If you want,
Wait, but isn't theft a Texas penal code? So by your logic, it doesn't apply to you. You guys want all the benefits of society without any of the responsibilities, and that's just not how the world works.
you want to step out and talk to me, you're more than welcome to. If not, we're going to do things complicated way. Up to you.
Well, then we'll be filing under Title 18 Section 241, 242.
After I'm done with my job in this traffic stop.
But how does your job obligate me in some way?
That registration does not come back to this.
Okay, so does that mean that this car is something wrong? Does that mean there's a crime being committed right now? You guys are. I'm saying when you guys are using your lights, when you use your lights, it's supposed to be an emergency.
If the supervisor wanted legal advice, I think he'll go to someone who isn't breaking the law in front of his child, thank you.
So it's against the law if they have to use the bathroom and they have nothing to do with this at all. It's just me.
To go use the bathroom.
Are they welcome to leave? Are they being detained as well? Are you detaining my family? They're not even involved. Well, thank you, baby. Go ahead. If you want to, can you please step back so she is able to get out, please? Please. Just wait till she comes. Wait till she gets back. Just please. I mean, I'm asking, is it against the law? We haven't done anything unlawful, sir.
I'm not going to keep playing this game with you.
What game?
You're either going to obey what I ask you to do, okay? You've been stopped for a traffic violation on a public roadway.
Right, but the people own the road.
Okay, I'm done.
So the people don't own the road, sir? Well, they said you can go, baby.
I just want to get my kids out here.
Well, go ahead. They said you can go.
No.
Go, baby, if you need to go. So they are free to go, though, sir.
Your wife and your child, yes, sir.
Okay, they can go. We'll go ahead and go.
I've already answered that several times.
Thank you.
Props to his wife there for using the very plausible toilet excuse to get herself and her child out of the car and away from this mess. She can obviously see what's coming. Maybe she could use that smart instinct to get as far away from this guy as she can.
I don't know why I'm being detained. I haven't committed any crime. There's no habeas corpus. No corpus delicti here. What do you guys operate under? What authority are you? Won't answer any questions because you know I'm right. You guys are unlawfully detaining me. I've done nothing wrong. When you guys use your flashlight, you're declaring an emergency. That's against the law. You're not supposed to be doing that. There's no emergency. There's no crime here. No corpus delicti. No proof that law applies to me. You guys are just operating right now. You're outside of your jurisdiction. Way outside of your jurisdiction.
Google the words Dunning-Kruger and this guy's face should be the very first result you see for his overconfidence and misunderstanding of the terms habeas corpus and corpus delicti and the law in general, really. Also, they won't answer your questions because, one, they're stupid questions, and two, they're under no obligation to pander to your delusions.
You guys will be still in my car, and I want all your badge numbers. We'll go to civil court. Look up subsection 241, 242, Title 18 of the United States Code, deprivation of rights while under the color of law. Look up section 241, 242. You guys are violating that right now. I haven't done anything wrong. Hold on, baby. Close the door, please. Close the door.
Close the door?
Yeah, please. I mean, you said you were going to let them out. Why do you guys keep coming back?
Because I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen next.
Are you violating section 241, 242?
The district attorney's office has accepted charges against you for interfering with our public duty.
For me? For what?
You can step out on your own. Or
for what, though?
Our way in and have you removed.
Okay, listen to this.
They are welcome to leave anytime they wish.
Okay. Well, can you back up at least to let them leave then?
Sure.
Please? Can you please back up at least to let them leave, please?
Yeah, she's going to back up. They're leaving out of that side.
Why would you do this to me and my family? Would you want somebody pulling you over in your family and harassing you?
Again, you're going to do this the easy way or the complicated?
I'm going to do it the easy way. Under duress, I'll do whatever you want.
I need you to step out, please.
So you're going to accept me under duress?
I need you to step out, please.
Is that I'm obligated to step out?
Yes, sir.
I am.
I'm asking you to step out.
But that means that I'm obligated? Does that mean that I'm obligated, sir?
Please step out of the vehicle.
Please go ahead and go. Please go. Please let them out. Please let them out, and I'll do whatever you have to do.
They can step out. Ain't nobody
Please.
gonna stop them from stepping out. Ma'am,
Please
back up. Please. Thank you.
Well done, you've just stranded your wife and kid on the side of the road. I would ask you if you are proud of this, but you posted this to YouTube, so you obviously don't care.
Yeah, no. Go ahead. Hold on, wait. She can grab it from that side. Cause you said you're gonna force me. Why would you do that? That's against your job. Why would you guys do this to me? I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't have anything unlawful in here. What you guys are doing is just unreal. For somebody exercising a constitutional right, aren't you guys have an oath to the Constitution? Do you have one to the Constitution? Can you please step back a little? Please? I'm not gonna run.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything harmful to any of you guys, please.
Step out.
Okay. Why won't you answer any more of my questions? Why are you gonna do this to me?
Until you comply with me, we're done talking. Step out.
I'm obligated to then. So I'm obligated to, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Under what color of law? Like you're not even explaining the code. You don't even know that it applies to me or not yet. I'm only visiting here. Okay. Please just step back and I will step out. Please. If you please step back, I will step out. Okay, if you step back, I will please if you please step back, I will step
right over here and you can walk right over to them.
Okay. You guys aren't gonna beat the shit out of me, are you?
I'm not gonna do nothing to you.
Please.
Step out.
Okay. If you guys are forcing me to, I'll get out.
Step out. Step right over to them. Comply with what they ask you to do.
If I'm being forced to, under duress. But I'm being forced. I don't have any guns. I don't have anything illegal. I don't have anything. I've done nothing wrong. I promise you. There's no reason for this. I've done nothing. You guys are acting right now outside the color. Okay.
Here, set it right here,
bro.
You can set it right here.
Huh?
I won't even let you keep recording it. Set it right here so you can keep recording. I have no problem with you doing that. Not a one. Is that good? Right there?
You want to look them up?
So Mr. I've done nothing wrong went to jail, and I'm assuming his car was impounded and his wife and kid made their own way home, I guess. What a piece of work. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you.
Thank you, tons there. Then, with that, we will bring the dayside to a